Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Chinea Jasmine Ikeme, licensed clinical mental health counselor, owner of Serenity Radiance Mental Health Services, and author of Empowered to Thrive, Taking Charge of Your Mental Health. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that affects each and every one of us: stress. We've all been there, right? Overwhelmed, anxious, or just completely burnt out. The truth is, stress is an unavoidable part of life. But the good news is that it's also something that we can manage. In this video, I'll be talking about what stress is, why it happens, and most importantly, how we can manage it in healthier ways. So grab a snack and let's jump right in. Let's start by breaking down what stress actually is. At its core, stress is a natural response to the demands or challenges in life. It's our body's way of reacting to things that feel overwhelming or threatening, whether those things are physical, emotional, mental, or even social. Stress triggers what's called the fight or flight response, a survival mechanism that prepares our body to deal with danger. Our heart rate increases, our muscles tense up, and our brain becomes more alert. Now, this response was vital to our survival thousands of years ago when we had to fight or run from danger and other threatening circumstances. But in today's world, that same response gets triggered by things like work deadlines, relationship issues, or financial worries. And the thing is, not all stress is bad. In fact, a little bit of stress can be very motivating. It can help us meet deadlines, get things done, and even improve our performance. But when stress becomes chronic, when it lingers for a long time, it can then start to take a toll on both our mental and our physical health. And then you might start to feel fatigued, anxious, or even depressed. And over time, that can also affect your sleep, your immune system, and even your ability to focus or make important life decisions. Okay, so if stress is a normal part of life, how do we handle it in a way that doesn't derail us? Well, the first step is recognizing that stress is not something we can always avoid. It's about learning to manage it when it arises. And the good news is there are a lot of strategies that can help us cope with stress in healthier ways. One of the simplest but most effective stress management technique is deep breathing. When we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, which can actually make us feel more anxious. Deep breathing helps activate the relaxation response in our bodies, slowing down our heart rate and calming our mind. A great technique is the 4-7-8 method. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold your breath for 7 counts, and then exhale slowly for 8 counts. Deep breathing can be done anytime, anywhere, and it's a quick way to reset when you're feeling overwhelmed. Another great way to manage stress is through physical activity. Exercise is not only good for your body, but also amazing for your mind. When we exercise, our bodies release endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that can help improve our mood and reduce stress. You don't have to run a marathon to reap the benefits. Even just a short walk around the block, some stretching, or a few minutes of yoga can help release tension and give your brain a break. Another effective way to manage stress is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be incredibly cathartic. It helps to release bottled up emotions and gives you a chance to reflect on what's causing your stress. You might even uncover patterns that allow you to address certain stressors more proactively. You don't have to write a novel. Just a few sentences or bullet points can help clarify your thoughts and make things feel more manageable. And speaking of releasing emotions, talking to someone you trust can make a world of difference. Be it a friend, family member, or a therapist, having a support system is very important. Sometimes just voicing what's going on in your head can help relieve some of the pressure. And if you don't feel like you have someone to talk to, therapy is a great option. A mental health professional like me can provide you with tools to better manage stress and give you an unbiased perspective on what you're going through. Let's not forget about time management. A lot of stress comes from feeling like there's too much to do and not enough time. One helpful strategy is to break things down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Prioritize what needs to be done first and tackle things one at a time. Creating a to-do list or using a planner can really help take the weight off your shoulders because it gives you a clear visual of what needs attention and what can wait for later. Another key element of stress management is taking breaks. It's so easy to get caught up in the work or life's challenges, but constant pressure can make stress work. It's important to step away and give yourself time to recharge, like taking a few minutes for mindfulness practices, enjoying a cup of tea, or engaging in a hobby you love. Breaks are essential for maintaining balance. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to take care of yourself so you can continue to show up for the things and people that matter to you. And speaking about mindfulness, mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment without judgment. When we're stressed, we tend to get caught up in worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. But mindfulness helps bring us back to the here and now, allowing us to focus on our breath, focus on our surroundings, and the task at hand. Mindfulness meditation is a great way to practice this, but you can also incorporate mindfulness into daily activities like eating, walking, or even doing chores. It's all about paying attention to what you're doing and letting go of any stress or distractions. So, to wrap things up, stress is a normal part of life, but managing it is essential for our well-being. There are so many ways we can cope with stress in healthy ways, like deep breathing, physical exercise, journaling, talking to someone, time management, taking breaks, practicing mindfulness, and so on. The key is finding what works best for you and making it part of your routine. Remember, it's not about eliminating stress completely, but it's about learning to manage it in ways that it won't control you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear how you manage stress, so drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Remember, stress doesn't have to take over your life. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.